Thank you, everybody. Thanks for clapping along, too. They were mocking me, so I appreciate you guys getting into that. That's wonderful. I am Jewish. I don't know if you guys could tell from... This is pretty much what they look like, you guys. I don't know if you've ever seen one in a movie or a magazine before, but it looks like this. Here's what Jewish girls look like, by the way. Ready? Bam! Same thing. They're hideous. They're like -2 times Brazil. They're just a lot of gross. And my mom wants me to date him, too. She's like, date a nice Jewish girl. Date a nice Jewish girl. I'm like, I'd rather just masturbate in front of the mirror. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'll paint my fingernails, look like a hand job, you know, like, who's that? Who's that? Could be anybody. Could be Angelina Jolie. I don't know. Okay, go back to Brad. I know you love me. Whistle. That guy's seen a Jewish girl before. And they're not all ugly. There's exceptions to the rule. Like, every rule has exceptions, you know? Like, no matter what the rule. Like, I'm sure there were gay Vikings. That's just not what we think of when we think of Vikings. You know, like, ooh, let's go pillage. Okay, you're not invited anymore, Sven. You're raping the wrong people. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in a good mood. I just passed one of the biggest tests of my life, my STD test. You guys ever passed one of those? Woohoo! It's a good feeling. I was worried this time, too, because I had an ingrown hair on my fucking junk. Here's the deal. I shaved, whatever. Every once in a while, like once a year, I shave. And it feels fucking wonderful, by the way. I'm not going to apologize for it. After I shave my balls, I just have my hand inside my pants all day long, going, oh, this feels so fucking good. It's so smooth and awesome. I can't stop feeling my balls. People ask me what time it is. I'm like, fucking 2:45. And I was really feeling my balls there, by the way. That wasn't an act out. I was fucking fondling them and getting a little hard, looking at you. I'm just kidding. All right, that was weird. He's a guy. Oh, you sweetheart. But here's why I was worried. I got this ingrown hair on there. And I've never seen an ingrown hair before, but over here, it looks like a zit. No big deal. Here, herpes. Like, I was positive that's what I was. I had no idea. Because I made mistakes. We've all done bad shit before. In Dallas, I had sex with this girl, and I had a condom fall off. Has that ever happened to you guys? Me neither. But in the short story I'm writing about this guy had a condom fall off. It's a fantasy. It'll never happen in real life. But his name is Ari in the short story, just like me. So, it wasn't my fault. I had one of those, like, 70% boners. You ever get one of those? It's like, I'm a little drunk. She's a little fat. You know, it's... 70% is not bad. You can still squeeze the base and get it all the way. You know that move? We're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? But totally cool, totally cool. But what about what? There's no problem here. Why don't I teach you that in sex ed? I don't care what your ovaries are attached to. I'll never need to learn that. Teach you the move where it looks like I'm squeezing a half-empty toothpaste container. Teach me that move. That's something I can use. So anyway, when I wasn't squeezing it, when I was basing up, it just went right back down again. So the condom wasn't really on there very tight. It was more like a sandwich bag. You know, just kind of resting around there. So at some point, I'm having sex, it starts to feel really good, and the boner just goes all the way up. And I'm like, that's awful weird. Oh, the condom's gone. That's the only aspect, because condoms fucking suck. I don't know, most guys in here have worn a condom before. You girls have no idea. They feel, here's what it feels like. Imagine in January where you're driving your car here, where it's fucking freezing. And you're driving along, and you have gloves on because it's so cold, right? So you're driving along, you pull over to a meter, and you gotta put change in the meter. So you reach into your pocket to get some change. But you got these big fucking gloves on. So you reach in there, and you kind of feels like a quarter and a nickel in there, but you can't quite feel which one's which, you know what I mean? It might be a book of matches, or your cell phone. So you try reaching harder and faster, and you can't feel a goddamn thing. That's what fucking with the condom is like. It's a lot like that. You're like, I don't know, I guess I'm fucking. I'll take your word for it, but I don't know if I can say anything. This is ridiculous. Well, the shadow's having a good time. Maybe I'm having sex. This blows. Anyway, so this condom fell off. And I probably should have stopped right there and gotten another condom. But my thought process is like, if she's got something, I've already got it. What's done is done. I may as well enjoy my last hurrah, you know what I mean? It's like when you come back to your car and you find there's a ticket on there. You don't pull the ticket off and then put more money in the meter. No, you paid for the parking spot for the day. The worst part about that, by the way, so we finished having sex, I just pulled out or something, and she went to take the shower, and then I'm start looking for the condom, and I can't find it. I start looking under the bedspread, under the pillows, it's nowhere. I'm like, this is a fucking mystery. And then from the shower, I just hear the girl go, what the, ew. Mystery solved, mystery solved. Scooby snacks for everyone. That has got to be the worst shower you could ever take, and I heard you in the red moan about that, so I'm sure that's happened to you at some point. When you got a fucking condom up your vagina. She knew ahead of everybody else. She's like, oh, that's happened to me many times. I fuck half-hard guys all the time. That shit falls right off. It's gotta be the worst shower ever. You're like, we just made love. That was beautiful and awesome. And then, it runs away in my imagination. It runs away like the alien, you know, from the movie Alien. I like you. You're pretty, girl in red. You got the what's it called? I love too. You're my type. You got the fucking vagina, I think it's called. That's mine. I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but it's kind of my thing. You gotta have that, or I'm out. It's my rule. That's my favorite question. What's your type? My other favorite question is, what's your favorite position? And I'm always like, inside you. Is that a position? Because that's my favorite. I don't really care which direction you're facing. I'm not looking to feng shui my apartment. I just want to fuck, so. You line up and get comfortable, and I'll find a way in from there. How about we do that? That's totally cool with me. And I don't really need to be inside you. I'll fuck your knee if I get the right angle on it. I'm not you know what I mean? Put some like weird, like jujitsu hold on it here, and like rub it up and down. You like that? Is that good? Yes, it is. It's real. You give really good knee. I'm not saying as a first choice. I don't want the knee. I'm saying if that's all that was available, I would take it. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're trying on a date, she's like, no. And I'm not blowing you. I don't know you well enough. I said no. But you keep trying, and eventually she's like, oh, fine. If you want, you can fuck my knee. I'd be like, bring it out, bitch. Let's do this shit. That knee's not gonna fuck itself. Let's make this thing happen. Who moaned about that? You'd rather me fucking dry knee? Fucking haters. You gotta lube it up. Whatever. Here was the weirdest part about this test, by the way, this HPV, whatever it is, STD test. Fucking edit that shit out. The doctor who was testing me was like this young, hot Asian doctor. Like she was like 29. Like she just graduated from doctor college or whatever. And I've never had an Asian girl. I've always wanted to, but I've never had that. And she's on her knees in front of me, pretty much saying, pull it out. And I wanted to whip out like a rock hard boner and be like, Shazam, bitch, what do you think of that shit? Pretty fucking awesome, isn't it? That swirl will mesmerize you. But I couldn't do that because I was scared of the bad news that might be about to come right now. So instead I pulled out this like flaccid, putrid little like leftover fruit roll-up of a cock. It was mostly head. That's how small it was. It was like 2/3 head, 1/3 shaft. It looked like a fucking mushroom from Super Mario Brothers, you know? Like, nobody's scared. Like, fuck you, mushroom. Nobody dies on you. That's what my cock looked like. And this hot Asian girl's on her knees in front of me with a rubber glove on and a disgusted look on her face, just tapping at it like, ugh, this fucking homo. I've never seen herpes before. A part of me, like while she was down there, wanted to take my hand and just kind of like take a chance. Just kind of like rest it there. Don't pull in, don't thrust forward. Just let it sit there. Let her know, I'm interested. Your move. I didn't do that, but I kind of regret not doing it. Like, what if she was a freak? What if she was that 1 in a million girl that as soon as you went like that, she was like, finally, a real man took a chance. Yes. Because she's Asian, so she's got really small tits, you know? But she's also Asian, she's got a good work ethic, so she's not giving up. She's fucking going after it. Blowjobs are the best, aren't they? And every girl does them differently, too. That's the greatest thing about them. Like, no girl has their same move. They're like snowflakes, you know? They were, like, some of them get, like, the paint the barn door move, like this, like the... with the optional duck under. This move, the kaleidoscope, or the happy sunrise. I don't know what you call this move. It's a good fucking move, though. The magician hands, you know, like, ta-da! You're getting a blowjob, ta-da! It is a good move. Here's the worst move, and Jewy girls do this all the time. I fucking hate it. Right when you get to this moment where you're like, oh my God, I'm about to come. They go, whoa. Like, where the fuck are you going, young lady? You're not done. I'm not gonna come in your mouth. I'll tell you before I did it. Right in your mouth. Right in your mouth. Ha ha. Didn't see that coming. And if you're a fucking black guy, you can fucking cock slap him too. How sweet is that, dude, to whip out a fucking hog? Do you just wonder sometimes, like, God, I'm fucking blessed. I got this fucking meat hammer of the gods. I wish I was black. You know what? I don't even want to be black. I just want a black cock. Like white skin, black cock. I think girls would be like a little weirded out by it at first. They'd be like, why's your cock all black? But I'd be like, shut up, suck it. Okay. And it'd be on. I would just cock slap people left and right. That'd be my move. Every time some girl gets mad at me in bed, you know, she goes, I don't think I should. What? Cock slap, bitch. You're on the ground now. Yeah, don't you ever disrespect my black cock. Thank you very much, everybody. That's it for me.